Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. We have the Bash in Berlin Prizewall. I hope it was a good midweek for you because we have a lot of cool things to go over on this Prizewall. So let's bro. Number one, y'all. Big shout out to the J. Nasty Booty. Thank you for your help, bro, as always. Number two is usually weight, but the contest is over. You've already got everything you're going to need for it. So number two this time is just a reminder that everything that I say here is a suggestion. Do what is best for your rooster, and by rooster I always mean your roster. What's going to make your roster better, specifically in the short term and right now to help you grow, especially because we're heading into a feud weekend. So number one on this prize wall is the gear. If you have Naomi, it's a no-brainer. If you don't have Naomi, it's a questionable thing to take at this point. If you haven't seen it, I will link my video up here somewhere in the corner about how good this gear is with her. So you can make that decision yourself. If you are not willing to spend for her in the future, then maybe this isn't the best option for you to get. Although, again, it makes her amazing. So that brings us to the 2A and the 2B of all of this. 2A is actually going after the Glowing Fate skill plate. So an excellent skill plate in the sense that if you like using people with subs, especially subs that make green gems more powerful, then this is the plate for you. And if you have an all hearts plate, it's just more powerful. So anybody you've put an all hearts plate on, it'll just make them that much better. And the reason why I say 2A, as always, is because there's lots of plates on here, and it depends on if this is the type of gameplay that you like. But I do always recommend the PGMP, plates, gears, moments, and then posters, right? I don't care what you heard about me, but I always recommend the PGMP. So that would be the 2A. The 2B after that plate itself, would actually be the other plates on the prize wall. And when I say other plates, I'm talking about the ultimate plates on the prize wall and the plates that are not these MP plates. So these MP plates are not what I'm talking about right here. Not these ones. I'm talking about these ones up here. So plates that are useful, this would be my number one choice out of the rest of the plates that are on here, and I think everybody should actually get as many of these as they possibly can, considering how many the Piper's Power plate actually affects and makes better. So that would be the first one that I go after. The next one that I would go after is a Bubba Ray Specs, which is amazing for anybody who does purple gem damage. Seal of the Acolyte is on anybody that does a sub. Again, if you like sub plates, putting that one with this one is never a bad choice. But if you do get a Glowing Fate plate, think about whom you're going to put it on before you go after it. Final Boss Finery plate, also a good plate to get yourself. After that, then I would start working on, so this is sort of the 3A of plates to get afterwards, would be these three plates sort of right here. I would get this, any of these two. You pick the one you like better. Again, depends on which one you're going to use more, whether it's immobile gems or whether it's, I believe it's color turn gems is the Devon spec. So check out the people that you would actually like to use it on. So 3A is going to be one of these two plates up here. And then after that, we got, I like the Gremlin's Ear plate again because of its ability to help those with subs. The main face of Foley I would recommend against, only because it's not as effective as it once was. And putting out 50k extra power gems doesn't help a lot. It will help in tours and trying to beat some CSS stuff, but in terms of your showdown lineup, your feud lineup, your boss lineup, it's not going to be that helpful. I would actually say instead of getting a Foley's plate, I would actually spend to get any number of these plates and getting 2 of them off of the prize wall, okay? Or after that, then we go to posters and shards and other things. So the 3B of all of this, 3B, and then I guess we should roll up, is getting yourself some new posters off the prize wall or shards for the posters off the prize wall. Again, do what's best for your rooster. A new poster is always welcome. So if you don't have any one of these 3 on your list, just note that in order, they are ordered in terms of price and usefulness, right? So this would be number 1 based on CSS and usefulness, followed by 2 and 3 in terms of at least how I find them useful. But they also, if you're getting them, it's because you need them either as a trainer. They might, if they are your best in either of those categories, then awesome. You just got yourself a new poster that will actually do well. All 3 of these will do well in the 6-star bronze meta, and they will start struggling in the 6-star silver meta. Okay, so they're all good up until about that point. So if you need those new cards, if you don't have any of them, if you need them as trainers or coaches, good things to get. Next after that is getting yourself shards. Are you missing any of these characters? Still a really good character up to 6-star silver, maybe even beyond. This is one of the chases, probably one of the best powerhouses in the game, so you might want to think about grabbing yourself shards for Cody Rhodes. If you haven't seen my Mick Foley video, make sure you go check that one out because he's still really good. Or Sami Zayn shards to get yourself Sami Zayn. Great in terms of coach, and is always going to be CSS. So you might also want to get him in that regards. Memrock, great for his coaching ability. Rocker Sean has fallen a little bit in terms of usefulness, but still also can be really good. And last but not least is Econ. So do what's, again, best for your roster. Plates I always recommend over getting posters, but if you need these posters or you want these posters, then get them. It's your rooster. Do what it is that you want. There's just more value for me as a player in terms of getting skill plates or gears over other things. I didn't say anything about the glowing contest strap. The problem with this one is it's a lot of money, but you do get yourself 60 to 100% damage strap. So if you do have her, you need a strap for her, this might be something that you can go after. I would put this in the 2C to 3C range if you actually wanted to spend the coin on that. I think you're better served getting plates, but again, your rooster. All right, let me know what you think in the comments. As always, do what's best for your rooster. Thanks for coming to class. Brofessor out.